Rassie Erasmus may have smiled after watching his Springboks destroy Japan 61-7 at Wembley, but behind that grin was the same cold calculation that defines him. He praised his team for their power, their intensity, and the respect they showed their opponents. Yet even as the scoreboard screamed domination, Rassie's message was clear: this was only step one. "We have to give credit to the whole team," said Erasmus. "Some of the players have not played for us in a while, such as Gerhard, Franco, Johan, Andre at number 7, and Zachary made his debut. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement of depth and intent. The Boks didn't just bully Japans, they experimented, evolved, and unleashed a 21-year-old debutant prop who looked like a veteran. But Rassie was most intrigued by one man in particular. And then, if one looks at a player like Sasha, who scored 2 tries in the match, he played for us for the SAA team, and he worked with the coaches on that tour. Tonight was a wet game against a Japanese team that we've struggled to put away before, and he was physical for a number 10. He kicked well, tackled well, and he's got the magic feel for the game. So, with him, Maney and Handre, we are in a good position with fly halves." For Rassie, this wasn't about revenge, it was about control. Because behind the 8 tries, the more dominance, and the bloodless execution, there's still one ghost he refuses to bury: Brighton, 2015. "We'll never forget Brighton," Erasmus admitted. "We've only beaten them 3 times, and we struggled to put them away in the last 2 games, even in the 2019 RWC quarterfinal. We know what a good coach Eddie is, so I didn't expect this score. But for me, it was more about how the players entered the match with the respect and physicality they showed up with. Everything was not perfect, but I'm pleased with the intensity the players showed." For all his humility, Rassie's tone carried an edge. This wasn't about celebration, it was about discipline. The 61-7 win was impressive, but the next 3 weeks will define whether South Africa remain feared or merely respected. "We know what it's like to play France away from home. The passion, intensity, and atmosphere in which you play there is very different," he said. "It's a pressure cooker, and it gets to you. We beat them in the 2023 World Cup quarterfinal, but we know how close that match was, so it's a massive game." He's not wrong. France, Ireland, Italy, and Wales await. And for all the dominance against Japan, the Boks' true test begins now. "Although we are building, we need to keep reminding one another about that," Rassie said. "We knew what was coming at Eden Park, and we couldn't pull it through, so we have to do some intelligent and physical stuff to pull it through next week." Captain Sia Kolisi, who opened the scoring at Wembley, echoed his coach's measured tone, but couldn't hide his pride in what the team delivered. "It's good to have versatile players, so the coaches can pick who they want on the day, and that helps a lot if there is an injury in the game, and it enables us to adjust and not panic," Kolisi said. Then with a smile, he turned to the fans who braved the London rain to cheer them on. "It was special to see the people come out in numbers and enjoy the match and even wait around at the end in the rain. We have 4 more matches on tour and we need them, so we encourage them to come to the games, and we'd like to thank them for their support tonight." For Rassie Erasmus, this was not triumph, it was calibration. The Boks were ruthless, yes, but now the stakes rise. France will bring the heat, Ireland will bring precision, and the margin for error will shrink to 0. So, what do you think, and is Rassie Erasmus right to stay grounded after a 61-7 demolition, or is this humility just part of his mind games before France? Tell us what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Green and Gold Army News, where we don't just cover the victory, we uncover the strategy behind it.